Hello, my name is Ralph, and welcome back to my weight loss journey to the gym. This is just going to be a real quick video, a real quick update. I'm just continuing my workout program that I showed you guys before. I have gone and found a couple of my 1 rep maxes. I found my 1 rep max for bench press is 185 pounds, and my 1 rep max for lat pull is 200 pounds. So that's pretty cool. I feel really good about that. 185 pounds was actually my max in high school. That was the most I could bench press in high school. And I haven't seriously done any bench press kind of thing since high school. So I feel really good that I'm still able to bench what was my max when I was in the best shape of my life in high school, because that was when I was in the best shape of my life. Other than that, I have lost another almost 4 pounds. So I'm down to 385, whereas before I was fluctuating between 388.7-ish to 391, 92. I was just fluctuating between those weights. I actually managed to drop. And on top of that, my belt, because I don't have a measuring thing that's big enough for me, so I have to just go off of my belt. I have gone down 4 holes in my belt. Whenever I put it on, I've gone down 4 holes. So I've lost inches around my waist. I know I've lost inches around my gut because using the tape at the gym, I did measure myself and I was at almost 60 inches, whereas I was a little over 60 inches. I have a measuring tape here, but it's an automatic retracting thing. It has this cool little thing on it that is supposed to automatically retract. I showed you guys this in a previous video. The first day that I got it, I broke it because it goes up to 60 inches and I am over 60 inches around my gut. And I was so much over the 60-inch mark that, as you can see how far out this expanded, I mean, that's a pretty good distance. It's like 2, maybe 3 inches, 2.5 inches that I pulled it out further, and it wasn't big enough to fit around my waist without me making it even tighter. And now I'm just over 60 inches around my midsection, my gut. So I've lost inches around my gut, I've lost inches around my waist, and I've actually finally started seeing the progress on the scale. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm definitely keeping with it. Last week was really good with the workouts and everything. This week has not been as good with the workouts. I'm having some major car issues, which is not fun, along with some other things that have been going on in my life. And, I've been watching a lot of fitness YouTube, and I mentioned in a previous video, one of my favorite guys is Simon Miller, and he likes to do lists, like top 10 anything, like top 10 workouts to do for your arms in the gym, or 10 worst people in the gym, like types of people in the gym. So I highly recommend you go and check him out. Like I said, it's Simon Miller. He's on YouTube, and he has some pretty funny content when it comes to fitness, fitness stuff. And I watched this video on the 10 worst people in the gym, and I had heard of a few of the ones that he had mentioned, but I had never actually personally seen them. And literally the next day that I went to the gym, there was a new member at the gym, and they were 2 of them right off the bat. The very next day, never seen them before in my life, and I saw it was one person, 2 of the things that he mentioned, and it was the guy that at the gym just slams the weights around for no reason. Like he was doing really light weights. You could tell there was really light weights because he was doing them super fast. He's like, but he was just slamming them around. And at all the machines he was doing, he was slamming the weights down as every single rep was slammed the weights down. And completely disrespectful to the people around him and the equipment at the gym. It's not his equipment. He was a new member to the gym. It wasn't his equipment, so it wasn't like he was an owner and he was, trying to destroy the equipment or whatever. He was just a gym member, and he was slamming the weights around and throwing the weights around. And I had never seen anything like that before, and I couldn't believe it. And then the very next thing I saw him do was bicep curls. And his bicep curls, his range of motion was like that much. He went like this. That was his bicep curl. Yeah, okay, yes, you're getting a little bit of a workout, but I mean, you want to go through, if you want the maximum gains for it, you want to go through the full range of motion. Have your arm out all the way, then bring it all the way in, then down again. And you do it slow and steady if you're going for light weights with high reps. And that looked like that's what he was doing, but he was just like, it looked like he was, he thought he was shaking a cage or something. It was bizarre. I had never seen anything like that. And then one dude did both of those. It was weird. And then today when I went to the gym, I saw one guy that was again, it was the not racking your weights when you're done with your workouts, or basically not cleaning up after yourself when you're done, and using every piece of equipment in the gym all at the same time, and getting upset if somebody came in to use a piece of equipment that you weren't using at that moment. And no joke, he was using the squat rack, the bench press, the pull-up bar, along with the deadlift bar. It was all one machine, one thing. He was using the flat bench that you can sit on to do or lay on to do like dumbbell bench press, or just doing any sort of dumbbell exercises. He was using the punching bags and one of the sets of gloves, the battle ropes, one of the setup, the hanging setup things, and it was like he was using all this stuff. He was using one of the 40-pound weights, one of the 40-pound dumbbells, one of the 50-pound dumbbells, and one of the 60-pound dumbbells. And he was using them all at the same time. And if you tried to use them, he's like, "I'm using that." It's just like, you can't use all of them at the same time. And not only that, clean up after yourself. The people at the gym are not your mom. They're not your maid. They're not there to clean up after you. And not only that, but there are signs everywhere that says, clean up after yourself. Clean up after yourself. There are signs everywhere. I don't get it. It's disrespectful. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I'd seen videos and I have heard people talking about those kinds of people, and I was just like, oh, they just met some bad people at the gym. They're where they go to. I never really thought that. Like, I go to a really small gym. It's a very small gym. Everybody's really tight-knit, and everybody gets along. I had never seen anything like that before, and then to see it, it just showed how little respect some people have for other people and other people's belongings. It was just absolutely baffling to me. So long story short, please, if you're going to a public gym, have respect for the people around you. Treat people around you with respect. Treat the equipment with respect. It's not your equipment, I know, but that stuff is expensive, and most gyms right now are struggling to stay open. If you like going to the gym, be respectful and treat the equipment at the gym as if it was your equipment and you spent the thousands of dollars that it costs to get all that equipment yourself. Because if you spent thousands of dollars on workout equipment, you wouldn't slam it around and try to break everything. You wouldn't just leave it sitting out somewhere where you might get injured or somebody else might get injured. Just don't do it. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's not fun. It's not funny. somebody trips over a weight because they don't see it because you just left it sitting there. That's not funny, especially if they're carrying weights. They get even more hurt than just falling down. It's not cool. So just don't do it. But that's my rant and my tangent for today. Once again, this has been my weight loss journey to the gym. Lost inches around the waist, around the gut, and I've lost some pounds. So really excited about that. Going to continue with everything. And like I said, be respectful, love each other, treat each other as if I would say treat each other like family, but treat everybody like you want to be treated. That's the best advice anybody can give you. Treat everyone like you want to be treated. Unless they prove that they don't deserve your respect. That if they don't deserve your respect, you should just not deal with them. Unless it's your job to deal with them, then that's a completely different story. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. Because when you ring that bell, you get notifications every time I post new videos, which I do daily. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rafnum signing off. Bye-bye!